And that's the player introductions completed. So in just a few moments, we'll be back and ready for action. Hi, everybody. Time to get into it. NBA action on 2K Sports. Hi, folks. Brian Anderson coming to you courtside with Chris Webber and Grant Hill. Allie LaForce, our reporter. Allie, take it away.
Well, coming up, Damian Lillard wasn't the most touted. He said, quote, "I know what it's like to not have the lights on you. I did my work behind the scenes, not certain if I'd ever get the results. I don't forget what it took for me to get here. The work, the discipline, the humility, and the compassion. I stay true to that." B.A.?
Incredible. Thanks, Allie. We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. Taking a look at the Nuggets, they love where they stand right now, first place. And, of course, Portland, currently a ways below.
Checking out Portland, they've had that kind of mixed start that we've come to expect. Nothing that would indicate they're in for any kind of special season.
They do look like they're the same kind of team they were last year. Good, but not special.
Now the opening lineup for the Portland Trailblazers. Damian Lillard out there with Eric Bledsoe. Then it's Justice Winslow. Then it's Joe Ingles. And it's Nurkic in at the 5. And for the Nuggets, we've got Jamal Murray. Aaron Gordon is out there with Nikola Jokic. Then it's Michael Porter. And it's Lee in at the 2-guard spot. And these teams both look to operate in the post more than most, Grant. Why is that becoming rarer these days, you think?
Well, with modern zone defenses, it's easier to help and catch the ball handler off guard. So today's post scorers have to possess vision to be truly effective.
Let's go with a 3. Yes, and it's Murray picking up the assist.
The first of many tonight. Both teams have legit offensive talent.
Yeah, I'm curious to see which team is able to dictate the pace tonight as well as the style of play.
And here are the Trailblazers now. It's a 3-point game. Winslow with the ball. Working on Jokic. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Bledsoe. Deflected. Fast break. Here we go. And he dunks it. What a pass to set him up.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And how about them not settling? I mean, instead of being lazy with the shot selection, they go right to the rim.
You know, one thing Porter's been working on, finishing off contact.
Yeah, defenders body him up whenever possible. He's young, so it's not easy to add a lot of muscle. But once he does, his game should reach another level at both ends of the floor.
It's impossible for the D to impact that type of shots if it's going to be that matchup. He's giving away too many inches.
In transition, here they come.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Yeah, we got to be careful. It's still early. They've expended a lot of energy, but they've also built a nice cushion here.
They desperately want to stop this run.
Might be time to switch things up. Try a new play call or something.
Lee, cash money from 16 feet away. Lee's got 12 points. All right, let's take a look at the energy stats, how the hustle game has been going for the Nuggets.
They're setting the tone early with their defense, keeping the pressure on and taking chances. And they've got a bunch of steals to show for it.
The other thing that's been effective so far tonight is their fast break. A lot of points coming on the run.
Timeout called. Portland outplayed in the previous game on their schedule. They lost to the Rockets.
Yeah, we know that on the road, you're already a little out of your element. Then the misses from the line become contagious.
Then it starts to become a mental block. You start to think, oh man, I can't miss the next one.
Almost 2 minutes into the first here. It's tipped. From outside the arc. Hey, he's now 6 for 6. He is cooking right now.
Can you believe him so far? 6 for 6.
Now here's Bledsoe. Guarded closely. Ooh, nothing falling for them right now. Denver has gone 3 of 3 from outside and looking sharp here in the first. Murray's shot is good.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Bledsoe for 3, and he's now 1 for 4 after that one.
And they can breathe a little easier on their fourth shot. They finally hit the target.
Pass to Lee from deep. And it's Portland with a rebound.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Yeah, and I have too, which is why they're okay with it. I'm sure if he gets that kind of look again, he's going to let it fly again.
Here's Murray. The Blazers making their last shot. Count it.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Going for the juggler right off the bat. I mean, jumping out to an impressive early lead.
That's tipped. All alone on the break. Here's Lee. And the dunk to finish it off. A beauty.
They're really in control on both ends of the floor right now, forcing turnovers and finding easy points while the other guys struggle to keep up.
Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. And they're pushing it up. Oh, a huge slam. An exclamation point on that break.
The combo guard, Murray, capable of hurting you with his scoring as well as with his passing.
1:41 left in the first quarter. Nabbing another steal. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. You gotta love it.
Here's Lee. And the three-pointer goes. Lee's got 22 points.
His teammates keep getting him the ball in his favorite spots. He's done a lot for his shooting.
Pass to Nurkic. Now here's Ingles. And here's Lillard from beyond the arc. They get the rebound. Winslow. Oh, and just miss after miss right now. Denver has gone 4 of 5 from distance here in the first quarter. Here's Lee. Hits the trifecta. 25 points in the game.
You can't help but look toward their defense. They're totally lost. Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Yeah, right now it feels like they can't miss. We'll see how long they can make this last.
Timeout called, the Blazers.
And this squad bumped them out of the playoffs in the first round last year. That hurts a little bit.
Hart's checked in for Portland. Simons comes in for Bledsoe. And now it's time to look at the players in this rookie class who are shooting the ball the best so far this season. Pass to Winslow. Back to Nurkic. Here's Simons. Lillard left side. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Murray. Little's checked in for Damian Lillard. And now let's revisit that exceptional mobile one block.
That'll put some fear into the shooters, and he made sure to do it early, too.
There's 38 seconds left in the first. Really left him alone that time.
A lot of shooting is confidence, and there Hart showing plenty of it with his rise and fire.
Pass to Lee from deep three-point range. He can't get that one to fall. Now Portland takes it the other way. Throws it up high.
Oh, what a perfect pass to set that up.
Hey, the feed might have been pretty, but the finish, that was angry. Here's Lee. 4-3. It's good. And the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his 5th assist in this one. Ooh, poked away. To the paint. And Nurkic throws it down.
Rising off the ground with such intensity. I mean, when Nurkic is this close, he wants to slam it down.
And so it's Denver, ending the period up by a staggering 23 points. Their efficiency has been off the charts. They're running their sets well with patience and purpose. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And Damian Lillard, honored with the 2020 Magic Johnson Award, recognizing the player who not only excels on the court, but also goes above and beyond with the media.
Being recognized for giving your time, but also making other people's job easier, I take a lot of pride in that. The same way I take pride in my teammates doing well and my coaches doing well at their job, I take pride in the local media being able to do their job and give insight and give a better look into what our team is doing.
Tremendous character for Lillard.
So true. I mean, whether it's a big win or a tough loss, he'll stand and face the music.
And if you're just tuning in, we've got a wide margin on the scoreboard, but plenty of time left for a comeback. And from what we've seen here from the home team, what's your take so far?
Simply put, they look totally fearless on the defensive end.
Yeah, it's a gambling style that pays off, keeping things in disarray for that offense.
Here are the 5 Portland has to start the second. Drew Eubanks out there with Yusuf Nurkic. Then there's Anthony Simons. Then it's Josh Hart. And it's Little in at the small forward position. Denver has gotten 21 points so far from three-point land. They're 7 of 10. Looking at the modern game, Grant, what adjustments would you have to make in your game to thrive in the league today?
Well, I would have worked more on developing the three-point shot. Back in the 90s, it was more about the mid-range game, a la Michael Jordan. But these guys now, they live at the arc, and that's just not how we did it back in the day when I was playing.
Here's Simons. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game from him. And there's a 3-second violation.
We've seen more than a few miscues from them tonight.
Yeah, you got to be locked in at all times. Their inconsistent play is a big reason why they're losing.
Barton, he's checked in for Porter Jr. And the Trailblazers making a change here as well. Dunn's checked in. And the basket by Lee.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
And that's why they're running plays for him. They're getting him the ball and letting him go to work.
Despite the miss, those are the kind of looks coaches hope to create.
Fires from deep. And that comes off the assist by Morris. Lee's got 41.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Pass to Jokic. And it's the Trailblazers on the break. Throw it down on the breakaway jam.
Adding insult to injury with the dunk off the steal.
Nice to see a good play on D. That led to some fireworks.
Oh, yeah, bang, bang. An impressive sequence that has them fired up.
Connects again from distance. Buries his 10th triple of the game.
Unbelievable, B.A. Unbelievable.
Hart from long range, and it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
This is the kind of gamer that Hart is. Someone who loves getting revenge with the 3 in the zone.
Barton outside. Pass to Lee, and here's Jokic, defended by Nurkic. Got it. Jokic has gotten his 2nd bucket of the game.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
You have to go to your best scorers. I mean, it's a smart strategy, and so far, it's paying off in this game.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
Uses the glass on the layup. Hart's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
And the basket by Lee.
This could end up being a big night for him. I mean, if this quarter is any indication.
The Trailblazers have got 3 of 6 shots to go here in the second quarter. Pass to Nurkic. Dunn outside. 6 to shoot. Here's Eubanks. Fades back. It's rebounded by Morris. For Denver, they've gone 8 for 9 here in this second. The kick out to Barton. Jokic up top. Here's Lee. Yet another bucket.
That's 52 points for him.
Making it all look too easy right now. Tipped away. Going inside. And he takes that one up and powers it through.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
They're just playing smart basketball, reading the floor well and executing.
Portland has gone 1 of 2 from downtown here in the second. To the middle. Here's Nurkic. And Nurkic throws it down.
What unselfishness from the young guard, Dunn. He's making more of an effort to distribute the ball.
And the basket by Lee.
Getting buckets at a critical time. Just give him the ball and let him go to work.
Here's Lee with the drive, and that one is hammered home.
I almost can't believe what I saw. Incredible.
I'm speechless, man. I'm speechless. The Trailblazers have gotten 4 of 8 shots to drop in the second. Again, what an avalanche. 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Inside, here's Hart. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Hart's got 7 points here in the quarter. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Here's Lee. Count it. And it's Morris with the assist. Morris has got 5 assists tonight.
Yeah, he's in his bag from beyond the arc right now. You see his confidence.
Oh, my goodness! That was a ridiculous slam.
No one stopping that one. Wow!
And that will play over and over again in the highlights.
Look at this crowd. They can't believe what they just saw.
What fearlessness. That's got to energize his teammates.
Takes the 3. And again for 3.
He's been on the money from deep.
Definitely. Looking to shoot as much as possible. So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game. The Nuggets delivering the blowout. And we'll be right back after halftime for the start of the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
For the Nuggets, Kenny, how'd you see it?
They were in such a groove that entire first half, especially on the offensive end. Good play calling, good execution, and by and large, they take great shots.
Looking at Portland, Shaq, your thoughts?
First question, why can't they hold on to the ball? I mean, they've been loose as heck with it, Ernie. Not even getting shot up on several possessions. Even if you take a bad shot, there's a chance it goes in, or you get offensive boards. But hold on to the ball.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Well, the Trailblazers shooting efficiently, 50% so far. Aaron Gordon is out there with Monte Morris. Then there's Nikola Jokic. Then there's Jamal Murray. And it's Lee in at the 2. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Michael Malone. And again, 71 points and no end in sight.
He's in the zone. The defense looks helpless.
Bledsoe outside. Lillard passes to Bledsoe. Bledsoe drawing the double team. Shot clock at 5. Shot by Nurkic, no good.
I'll tell you what, they've rebounded the ball tremendously well.
Good! Another from 3. Ooh, you can tell he's feeling it right now.
The BA, he's on fire.
Yet another steal from him.
He's able to anticipate their every move.
An absolute pest on the defensive end.
It's been a clinical performance. He's played a huge role and has them in position to grab the W.
Out of bounds, Trailblazers ball as Portland keeps possession. Michael Porter, he's checked in for Morris. His shot was hindered by that momentous mobile 1 block.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Ingles finds Lillard. Pass to Bledsoe. Knocks it down from distance. Bledsoe's got 6.
I like to see this Lillard patient reading the D. He finds the open man. When you talk about the grind, starting from the bottom, that's Damian Lillard. Coming up in East Oakland, shooting hoops on a curled tree branch, then a milk crate. You do what you can to make it work.
Murray with it. He's picked up by Lillard. Hits yet again. Wow.
Incredible. 81 on the night. Channeling his inner Mamba right now.
There's no slowing this guy down. He's on fire. Murray against Lillard. And out of bounds. Denver will have it. The Trailblazers making a switch here. Simon. On the court right now for Portland. They've got Joe Ingles. Chris Dunn is out there with Damian Lillard. Then it's Justice Winslow. And it's Hart in at the 3, the small forward. And the basket by Lee. And Dame and his older brother competed in everything. Wrestling, basketball. That's where that fire started, I think.
He said he didn't even care about basketball until they screwed him on the court. After that, he was like, okay. Okay, you laughing, we'll see. And that's where it all started. The rest is a wrap. It's history.
Najee, he's checked in for Gordon. Here's Lee. He's covered by Hart. And another one!
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition. Oh, they get a hand on it. Here's the break. Here's Lee. And the shot goes in. Lee's got 8 points here in the quarter. And breaking down some numbers here, the hustle stats for the Nuggets.
Well, they played a heads-up brand of basketball this entire game, and they've got the skills to prove it.
Another thing, they've not only caused a bunch of turnovers tonight, they've turned most of them into points.
He swipes the ball away again.
Got to be careful around him.
Wow. I can't believe he just did that.
That's how you hammer it down.
Their offense has been unstoppable, just firing on all cylinders.
No, and they're showing no signs of letting up. I love this approach right now. They value each possession.
And that was a great replay we just saw of our mobile 1 block.
What a play. I mean, that'll have the offense thinking twice about taking shots in his presence. Another shot right in the lane. That's been their MO this evening.
And here's Denver. They've gone on a 10-2 run, not allowing much. And the basket by Lee.
This defense is getting spaced out. 3 of the last 5 buckets have come from way beyond the arc.
Here's Dunn. Lee into the lane. Boom! He jams it straight down.
Their offense is looking like a well-oiled machine, getting any look they want.
Yeah, right now it feels like they can't miss. We'll see how long they can make this last.
Outside, Ingles. Here's Dunn. That shot is off. Ooh, good work defensively by Morris.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Here's Lee. Another one falls. Amazing. Oh, he's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
BA, it feels like he can't miss.
Yet another steal from him.
Got to be careful around him.
Man, he's been incredible at coming up with steals.
Just rising up to the rim.
Man, when he gets up there, he gets up there. You know what I'm saying? Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Here's Lee.
Oh, my!
Throw it down!
No one is stopping that.
He went all out right there.
Outside, Ingles. Dunks it hard with one hand. Wow, he makes it look easy.
B.A., when he gets the rim in his sights, it's tough to stop.
So aggressive and a determined finisher. Nice. Knocks down the long J.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
But it had to be. These days, you need to stretch the floor somewhat to make everything else work.
Pass to Lee. The three. Count it. And it's Morris with the assist. Morris has got 10 assists here tonight. So active. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Lee on the wing. Ingles defending. And there's contact and a whistle. So he's got 2 shots coming up. And last season, a new entity, NBA Africa, created to handle all business on the continent. Grant, you're an investor. Can you talk a little bit about it?
Yeah, it's so exciting, B.A. First of all, the game of basketball growing all over the world, and particularly on the continent in Africa. So I think it's not only great from a financial standpoint, but you're creating opportunities for the league, and you're exposing people to Africa to this beautiful game. I think it's a win-win, and I'm so excited.
So Portland going with almost an entire new group here. Eubanks, he's checked in for Winslow. McLemore comes in for Ingles. Johnson, he's checked in for Hart. And it's Bledsoe in for Dunn. Both shots good from the stripe. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. And it's going to be out of bounds. Portland will have another go. Rivers is checked in for Lee. And so the home crowd treated to a win. Boy, they were something special to watch tonight, and the crowd loving every second of it.
It's always a great feeling when you play this well for your fans. This team really showed what it's capable of.
All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
Well, Jamal, I know you have a takeover mentality. Tonight you were focused on passing early. Can you talk about that?
You get easier way in, but play my game at the same time. I just want to make sure we ran the court well, get everybody else going because they've been hooping. It's been a great team effort, and tonight I just try to do what I can to get everybody going.
Seeing your teammates score is always rewarding. Thanks so much, Jamal.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Allie LaForce, Chris Webber, and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson. We thank you for watching tonight's game. So long and good night, everyone.
For the land of the free and the home of the brave.
Lots of enthusiasm around that presentation of the Star-Spangled Banner. And we've got plenty more coming up. Stay tuned. Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And we're pleased to have on the sidelines tonight, David Aldridge. Taking a look here at some of the numbers for Luka Doncic.
And something has really clicked for him at the free throw line. In the past 5 games, his percentage at the line is much better than it had been prior. Sometimes that's how it works. A switch flips, and all of a sudden, you're locked in.
And with pregame routines coming to an end, we're just about ready for our tip-off. First, though, let's get a report from the sideline and say hello to David Aldridge.
Kevin, thank you. Now, Nikola Jokic is honest about why he's so patient offensively. He said it's because I can't really run fast. That's my only option. When I have the ball, I just look for defensive mistakes. Being a little bit slower gives my teammates a chance to back cut, lob. I'm just playing in my comfort zone. Kevin?
He is definitely letting the play develop, D.A. Thank you. And tonight, Greg, 2 teams with a lot of history that know each other very, very well.
And sometimes familiarity breeds contempt. And that goes for the players, coaches, and fans.
Now let's take a look at Denver's opening lineup. Aaron Gordon out there with Porter. Then there's Murray. And there's Maverick. And it's Jokic in at the center position. And for the Mavericks, they've got Marjanovic, Jalen Brunson out there with Luka Doncic. And it's Green. And it's Dinwiddie in at the 4. Tip-off goes to Denver. Out of bounds, Dallas takes possession. And let's take a moment to honor the Western Conference Player of the Week, Maverick.
And what a stretch it's been for him. I mean, it goes beyond the scoring, which he has had no problem doing. He's been all over the small things that take a shooting guard from good to great.
Now, here's Doncic. Boy, he was something else against San Antonio. And it goes down 2 points. Green's got the opening basket of the game for the Mavs.
Yeah, that's a good way to start the game. Nice inside bucket right there.
Lets it go with a 3. And it's Lee, that time on the assist by Murray.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Got a piece of it. Down low. Brunson, good.
Yeah, because Luka Doncic is such a threat to score it, it opens up the passing game, and boy, it is on display right now.
3 points. And the point guard, Jalen Brunson, I played against his father, Rick, for many years, and the young fella showing he might have what it takes to improve on his old man.
And that's coming from you, who knows a little something about father-son point guard duos. Maybe Cole will have a chance to do the same, young sir.
Ouch.
Here's Jokic, following the score by Dallas. Lee outside, and again Denver with the triple.
Good way to start this game. You want to get him rolling as early as possible.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
And it'll be the Mavericks with their first time out here of the game. Their last game, a win against San Antonio, looking to carry that into this one.
Yeah, and that one, their intensity on the offensive end was not matched by their opponent. That led to some easy buckets.
Well, let's give some credit to the coaching staff as well, recognizing the weaknesses in that defense and going after each one of them.
The Mavericks have gotten their first 3 shots to go in for them to start off this game. Doncic against Lee. And now here's Lee. The fast break opportunity. Good on the shot. Lee's got 13.
Are you kidding? 5 for 5, and they just got started.
Brunson with it. He's picked up by Lee. And here we go. Lee heading to the hoop. And that one is stuffed right through.
And that's another basket for them. They have really come out blazing here in the first.
And that's life above the rim, courtesy of our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. It's out of bounds. They are saying it was last touch by Lee. Here's Green. And looking at his production, he averages a little more than 7 points a game. The shot's good from Brunson.
And a nice job here early of establishing an inside presence.
Lee outside. Good, and the assist goes to Murray. Murray's got his 3rd assist on the night.
Yeah, great outside shooting, really fueling this run.
Now here's Brunson. He had 10 points in the win against San Antonio.
And let's not forget about the assist. This guy as a playmaker was a driving force for that offense.
Now here's Doncic. Outside, Green. Lee with the steal. 13 feet away. Again, the Nuggets score. And what's your take, guys, in the hustle stats for Denver?
And it's been about their defense. They're playing with a frenetic pace with a lot of pressure on the ball handlers and forcing turnovers.
And something else they've done right from the get-go tonight is run. So much of their offense coming on the fast break.
Doncic with the bucket.
There's no quitting this guy. He just gives you great effort, and he continues to give you great production.
There's Lee with the 3. Another 3 for Denver.
Hard to believe you could have this kind of a flow. Unbelievable.
Mavericks trail by 15. Doncic passes to Dinwiddie to the middle. And Marjanovic with the slam.
And that's a little lack of fight at the defensive end.
Absolutely. At least on that slam, you're right. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
Right. You can see on that possession, one side playing with a little desperation, the other side losing focus.
Nabbing another steal. And that's his 6th steal of the night.
Imposing his will at the defensive end. Their 3rd three-pointer in a row.
Dallas again turning it over.
Away team ball.
And with a quick break in the action, let's now take a look at the top rookie free throw shooters in the NBA. And you take a look at Lee, the best in the NBA. You put him on the line, and it's nearly automatic.
Yeah, he doesn't miss that many, does he? I mean, great skill level to go with his obvious talent. He's taking full advantage every time he draws a whistle.
55 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Cans it from downtown.
12 straight points off of three-pointers, and the D looks shell-shocked.
Lee with the steal. And Lee with the stuff.
Yeah, we're seeing some fireworks from them already.
Well, what I love is the game plan has been solid from the opening tip, and guys are making their shots. That's critical.
And it's Murray with the jam.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
No good from Lee.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
Now, here's Dinwiddie. 14 points from him the last game against San Antonio.
And don't forget the sensational plays he made out there. He saw the court so well, firing perfect passes to teammates for wide open shots.
crushing it right now. They've done an excellent job of spacing the floor.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
And so it's Denver, having no problems at all. Up 29 points heading into the next quarter. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific D. Back right after this. So far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And the Nuggets, guys, what jumps out to you numbers-wise?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
And so Doncic will bring it up for Dallas. And a chance here presented by Gatorade to see who's on the floor. All fueled up and ready to go for the start of the second quarter. So on the floor for Denver, we've got Lee. He's out there with Monte Morris. Jokic is out there with Will Barton. It's Najee in at the 4 spot. Ball's knocked loose. The drive by Lee. And Lee with the stuff.
And those are the kinds of plays that are just killing them right now.
Last outing for Denver, they won that game against the Trailblazers.
And the focus was to get stops. All game, they were right up on shooters, and that led to some big-time rejections.
The best defenses do a great job of protecting the rim. That team did not give an inch. They defended and contested every shot.
Morris against Doncic. It's Powell on the wing. And Dinwiddie gets it to go on the assist by Powell. Dinwiddie's got his first bucket of the night. Here's Lee outside. Another 3 for Denver.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Hits it again. Wow.
My goodness. 50 for the game.
Yep, he is putting on a show. He swipes the ball away again.
And he's just been able to anticipate their every move.
Yeah, you're right. An absolute pest on the defensive end. Defense doesn't get much better than the mobile one block we just saw on replay.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Maxi Kleber, he's checked in for Doncic. And we're a little over a minute and a half into the second quarter of action. Here's Hardaway, and then Hardaway with the dunk.
Well, if you allow Hardaway to get near the rim, this is what's going to happen. This guy is a fantastic finisher.
And on a tear shooting the ball in these recent seasons, Tim Hardaway Jr. has really locked in from long range.
Well, you think about it, for so long, this guy was more of a volume scorer. He's been feasting now on the open looks, and that has really helped his percentages.
The shot by Kleber, wide open. That one falls, coming off Dinwiddie's feet. Dinwiddie's got his 6th assist on the night. Connects again. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Dinwiddie outside. And another steal for him. His anticipation has been off the charts.
Swiping the ball away with just such ease. That is not possible. What we just... is that possible?
I think it is, Greg. Not probable, but like possible, like you said. Lee with the ball. Defended by Dinwiddie. No good from Lee.
Not quite enough defense. That time around, just lucky he was off.
From deep. And good. There's another.
Make that 61 points.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. Lee with the steal. Driving in. And Lee with the stuff.
Kevin, is there another player out there capable of moves as stunning as that?
A handful at the most. He is in elite company. That's tipped. Lee with the steal. all alone. And good. He hits it again.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Out to the wing. Kleba kicks to Dinwiddie. Some nice passing here by Dallas. Jokic against Powell. 6 on the shot clock. Dinwiddie outside. Nailed from three-point land. Dinwiddie's got his second bucket of the night.
Boy, found a little room from behind the arc, and there was no hesitation. Just lets it fly.
Simply one of the best shooting performances you are ever going to see. A three-point barrage.
There's 53 seconds left here in the second. Here's Finney-Smith. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Really left alone that time. Kleba's got a couple of three-pointers in the second for Dallas.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays. I'll tell you, the team is simply riding the hot hand. This guy has been lights out.
Knocked away. Pass to Finney-Smith. Dinwiddie with it from deep. Another three for Dallas.
Well, you like that he shakes off that rocky first period and knocks down a shot. Nice.
Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And got it! Another basket.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Oh, and here we go with Lee. Nobody back. And Lee with the stuff.
Quick job of getting up the floor and creating early offense.
You don't give the defense any chance to set up. Sometimes you just love an easy look.
And it's out of bounds to the Mavericks as Dallas retains possession.
Put it over the floor for the away team.
Six seconds left to play here in the half. Lee with the steal. That will count. And it is good at the buzzer. Wow.
That's a miracle. Are you kidding me?
Listen, under duress of the end of the period, you just throw it up and hope.
And so it's Denver holding an unbelievable lead as the quarter wraps up. And with as many three-pointers as they've drained, it's easy to see why they're on the cusp of a blowout. And now let's catch up with David Aldridge, who's standing by from the sideline. All right, Dave.
Thanks very much. Joined by Mike Malone. Coach, what did you like most about your team's play in the first half?
Well, energy. We were able to get stops, get out and run, and that's the pace that we have to play at. More of the same defense, take care of it, give them one shot, and they get out and run, get out and attack.
You kept them on their heels, Coach. We'll see if that continues. Thanks. Back to you guys.
Thanks so much, David, and we'll step away briefly, but get you right back out here for the start of the third quarter after this break.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back. The first half mercifully coming to a close. I'm Ernie Johnson. Kenny's here. Shaq is here. Looking at Denver. Kenny, give us your take.
How good are these guys on the fast break? They're pushing the ball, finding the open man, finishing strong. They're at a breakneck pace, and if they can maintain this level of intensity in the second half, blowout city.
And Shaq, what do you have to say about the Mavericks?
Just bad interior defense from them throughout the half. They're getting pushed around, not protecting the rim, allowing easy looks. That's the kind of D I love to face. I've had at least 30 by now, guys.
And that's a wrap. With the third quarter approaching, we now send you back to Kevin and the crew.
There wasn't too much drama in the first half, but maybe things will tighten up here in the second. What can you say? Lee, an impressive effort here today.
Well, it didn't take him long to get that double-double. Already has it halfway through the game.
That takes a level of aggression and a level of focus, and he has brought it all night thus far.
Well, we've got a second half of basketball for you. We think it's going to be pretty good. A big comeback, though, is needed for this game to be competitive, and it probably has to happen quickly. Doncic out there with Jalen Brunson. Then there's Marjanovic. Then it's Green, and it's Dinwiddie in at the power forward. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Jason Kidd.
Yeah, again, just a lackluster transition defense.
Knocked loose. And a wide open look for Lee. Good, another from 3.
He has been on the money from deep.
Yep, definitely looking to shoot it as much as possible. Right, you've got a unique view of the league, not just a former player, but great broadcaster, courtside all these games, but also as a father. What's that journey been like?
It's been surreal, Kevin. You know, anytime you have a child that has a passion for something you're passionate about, it creates a special bond. And to be able to watch him live out his journey has been incredible, and what a blessing. I would wish we'd all get to have that experience in some capacity.
Dallas has gone along perfectly from three-point range tonight. They've gone 5 for 5. That's going to be over and back, not watching for the line that time.
And that's miscue number 2 for them tonight. On the whole, they've been doing a great job of taking care of the basketball.
Green deciding where to go with it. Here's Brunson. Good. And the assist goes to Doncic. Doncic has got 4 assists in the game.
Terrific play call to give him a clean look at the rim. That's how you want to start the second half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Dinwiddie with it. He's got 8. Back to Doncic. Shot clock at 6. Dallas needs to get off a shot. And Marjanovic with the slam.
Boy, what a feel Luka Doncic brings to the game. This guy always willing to get his teammates involved.
There's Lee with the 3. And, yep, another basket.
90. A legendary performance.
We'll be talking about this one, Greg, for a long, long time. And another fast break opportunity for Denver. Here we go. From the arc. Another 3 for Denver.
And they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
Marjanovic passes to Brunson. Doubled by Lee. Brunson against Lee. Oh, and here we go with Lee. Nobody back. Shoots over Brunson. Another one goes. Incredible. He's been absolutely ridiculous in this game.
You get the sense he just can't miss.
Lee with the ball. He's picked up by Doncic. From deep three-point range, no good from Lee. They're not having much success at all right now.
Kevin, I would shuffle the lineup if I were their coach a little bit just to try to find something.
And to look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for Denver.
Fantastic passing. We saw it in the first half, and it's carried over here in the second.
Yeah, and something else that served them well are all the turnovers they've caused and the points that have come along with those.
A few possessions into the fourth quarter, just over a minute played. Taking a look at the Nuggets. Aaron Gordon out there with Jokic. And the connects again from distance.
And all game long, the threes have been pouring in for him. There is no stopping his shot.
And this is already a game he'll never forget. He's trying to make it a game that the world never forgets. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Luka Doncic. That's his first foul.
I mean, I like the call. I thought the defense was just there a little late.
Here's what Denver's going with right now. Najee's checked in, and it's Green in for Morris. Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. There's Lee with and again for 3.
And with that made 3, he now stands alone for third most threes in a single game.
He's been locked in, and it's been lights out for him all game long, D.A. What a shooting performance.
Well, they're just riding the hot hand down the stretch, and he's been in a zone all night.
He swipes the ball away again.
And he's just been able to anticipate their every move.
Yeah, you're right. An absolute pest on the defensive end.
What's gotten into him today? This is getting ridiculous.
Again, the Nuggets score.
And that's just cold-blooded right there. He's taking no prisoners.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
Pass to Bertans. Inside, here's Chris. And the layup is good after a nice lead pass. Chris has got his first 2 points of the night.
And sinking that one, he ends a 14-0 run by the Nuggets.
No good from Lee. The Mavericks have gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Here's Ntilikina. Doesn't go for him. Good D by Lee.
Those are chances almost always you can rely on him to get you 2 points, but the D just enough to keep him out of rhythm. Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flames.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Wow, we are going to remember that one for a while.
I know I will, Greg. That was special. That was really special. Let's take another look at the staunch defense during that mobile one block.
And this is how you protect and grow a lead, by making a huge effort on that end of the floor.
And it's blocked.
Man, how quick does he get off the floor? Chris rises high and sends it back.
And now another look at that mobile one block defensive performance.
And boy, did he get up quick to reject that shot. That's as fundamental as defense gets.
The Mavericks making a change here. Bullock's checked in. .139 left to play in the final quarter. Dallas has gotten off to an 0-for-2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Lead, and again.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. So it's Ntilikina who brings up the ball for the Dallas Mavericks.
Well, guys, this was never really a contest, just a total obliteration, if you will. And you can safely say mission accomplished now for Denver.
This was a team performing to its fullest capability.
A hugely satisfying win. A game that...
And so it's Denver taking care of business in this one. A resounding victory for them. And Greg in enemy territory, no less.
That's exactly right. But with the way they controlled the game and just completely took the crowd out of it, that's how to get it done on the road.
Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.